Ooh, kissy. What are you doing? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Howdy. I'm very excited to show the stuff in this video because it had been so long since I have been able to go out to stores because of the pandemic. I think maybe a couple weeks ago, we got our first COVID vaccine, and our next one is coming up, I think, not next week, but the next week after that. But yeah, anyway, Avery and I were able to get our first vaccine. And because the vaccines are being dished out pretty regularly and quickly where I live, the infection rates have kind of started to go down a lot. And Avery and I have been basically completely quarantining besides going to work and like any errands that we like had to do. Yeah, we've been doing that for a really fucking long time. And since the numbers were starting to even out, we were starting to feel more comfortable actually going out to stores. Obviously wearing a mask, like no duh. Like even after we get our second vaccine, we're still going to go out with masks. But I don't know, now it's like, it just makes me less anxious going out knowing that so many people are being vaccinated and it's like happening really quickly. That, I don't know, it's less scary. Like obviously you can't be like careless and you still have to be responsible about everything, but it's not as spooky, and I feel like I don't have to super isolate myself as much as I had been. So for the past several weekends, Avery and I have been treating ourselves, and we have been going antiquing and thrifting. And we've been picking up some really cool stuff, and I just wanted to, share it with you guys. That's one of my favorite content to watch on YouTube is like thrift hauls and antique hauls. So, yeah. The first thing that I'm going to get out of the way is clothing items. I didn't find a whole lot of clothing items, which kind of disappointed me because I've been wanting to kind of like get more spring and summer clothing, because I donated quite a bit right whenever quarantine first hit. I've always mostly shopped secondhand for clothes, so I was really excited to be able to go to some thrift stores and look around, but we didn't really find anything. Like our area where we live, the thrift stores are like dead. We went to like a couple chain thrift stores like Goodwill and Community Thrift, and we found a bunch of like cool knick-knack antique type stuff at Community Thrift, but I only found one clothing item, and it's actually a clothing item that I kind of sort of regret buying. Here it is. It's this gorgeous beaded like sequin shirt. You're probably thinking, Zoe, that's shit that like grandmas buy or whatever, like this typical like vintage 80s like types of shirts. But I own two other shirts that are like this, but just like, different patterns and colors. And I gravitate towards them a lot, but I don't know. So this is my third one that I've owned, and out of the other two that I own, I only really wear one of them often. So now I'm like, why did I get this if I might not even wear it? I don't know, but it's gorgeous. It almost looks like mermaid scales, and the sequins are clear, but they have almost like a holographic sheen with like purples and greens and pinks, and it has this lovely little beading detail. I think I'm gonna try and wear it out at least one time before I decide if I'm gonna actually like redonate it, because I don't know, I didn't try it on at the store because I still feel kind of weird about doing that right now. And yeah, when I got home and tried it on, it just isn't like a flattering fit. I don't really normally wear not straps, but like sleeveless things anyway. I don't know how to feel about it. The next item is super cute, So first things first, I don't know like a whole lot about vintage clothing. Um, like I gravitate towards what I think is like 80s vintage, but you know, some of this stuff might be 60s, 70s. I have no idea. I'm assuming that it's 80s. But yeah, my partner and I, we went to this new vintage clothing slash antique store that just recently opened up, and it's like a local place and they have booths from different sellers. It was really cool. And I've been wanting to invest in like actual like vintage pieces, not just like items that you find at your chain thrift stores, but actual vintage clothing shop stuff. And yeah, I found a couple things. One of them I am wearing, but it's a like cropped sweater type situation. I thought it was going to be awkward because it's one of those fits where not only is it like cropped on the bottom, but the sleeves are like quarter length. And I was also worried about the like texture of the sweater. I really don't like itchy wool type material. But I tried it on and I love it. This is like the perfect thing to wear probably during like spring, summertime, because the material's very soft yet airy. But yeah, it's cute. It just has like these little geometric patterns on it. I really love color in clothing, and yeah, it's really comfortable. The second shirt that I got from that same like antique vintage store or antique vintage clothing store is this shirt. Look at how funky that looks. Yeah, it's really cute. It has like monstera leaves and all these other plants. I love these colors. I love like 80s clothes that have this like purple and blue, pink colors throughout them. I feel like that's like a thing that happened a lot. Yeah, this, I don't know, it's just one of those typical like box shirts, and it has like buttons on the back. I actually have like a, sorry for the dog. And the material's very soft. And yeah, I have another shirt that's by a different brand that's very similar to this, but obviously has like a separate print. I think this like cut of like the cut of the fabric, like the shirt style, I think it's really flattering on my figure. Also, the name of this brand is like Joyce Sportswear. This is actually the third item that I own that is of this brand. This shirt, this actual sweater, and then another like long sleeve sweater that I owned before. Yeah, they're by the same brand. I tried looking up information about this brand, and it's like I just kept finding like mixed things. Like there's like a Joyce California. There's like some like more modern Joyce menswear. I don't know if anybody knows anything about this brand. Let me know, because I seem to like be really drawn to their clothing. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just walk around my house and show you some of the things that we have picked up over the past couple of weeks. We whenever we buy new things, we like always just go ahead and put them in their like respective places in our house to like decorate. So I kind of have to, you know, walk around to different points of the house and point them out to you. But yeah, here we go. Right, first things first is this poster. We got this at one of the chain thrift stores. I think it was Community Thrift. And yeah, I don't know, it's like right when I saw it, I felt like we needed to have it for our kitchen. Our kitchen is really cute because it's, you know, mostly like gray and brown tones, but then all of our like decorations and kitchenware are, you know, really colorful and bright. And I really love all of these like almost like primary color, like the red, yellow, and blue that is throughout this poster. And it's like, you know, very much spring vibes. I think the cute like gardening theme is kind of cute in the kitchen, and then it's like close to my plant room. yeah, I don't know. It's really cute. It's really big too, so it takes up like a nice portion of the wall. Next, we have some cute little clown friends and also this little bear dude. I don't know. I think he's so cute. We have a like antique store that's me and Avery's favorite, and it's really huge. So they have like a like an upstairs and everything. And this little bear guy was there. I think it said on the tag that he was from like the 1960s. And yeah, he's just like a wall decoration. He does have some like glue stuff. I don't really care about defects and things like that. I think it gives antiques character. But yeah, I don't know. He's really cute. I don't know if he's like a Christmas decoration because of the bow, like the green and red. I don't know. But yeah, and then here are these clown dudes, and these clown dudes are from the same antique store that we got the bear head. A little fact about me is that I love collecting clown figurines. It's kind of like a childhood thing of mine, like it's like a nostalgia thing. And I also really love collecting music boxes, and this dude right here is actually a music box. Okay, some people probably think this is like the most creepiest thing that they've ever seen, but I love them, and I actually have a couple like music box clowns around my house. I don't know. I think he's so cute, and again, I don't like remember all of the prices of everything at this point, but these actually came together, and it was really cheap. I think it was like $10 or something. I don't know. I think that's a steal. Next, we have these pretty little guys. Okay, about the crystals, I've never really been a crystal person. I just like always thought that they were like really beautiful rocks. I know that people are into crystals for like spiritual reasons, metaphysical reasons. I'm down for that. I'm not gonna like share my spiritual journey on YouTube or anything. Other people do that. There's other content on YouTube like that. But yeah. So basically, where I got these 3 crystals is that there was a new oddities shop that opened up in my city. So they sell, taxidermy, bone specimens, things like that. But they also sell crystals there. And me and my friend went, and since Avery and I have been doing so much antiquing, I didn't want to, drop several $100s on a taxidermy specimen. So I was looking at their crystals, and yeah, I just was like really drawn to them and wanted to grab some. I have more crystals too. It's just, I don't know. I don't have like a large collection of them. Anyway, so I picked up a couple. Selenite. Okay, so this I'm pretty sure is selenite. Again, I don't know much like about crystals, and like I'm not gonna give you like their metaphysical properties because honestly I don't know. But yeah, this is a selenite wand. I think it is so gorgeous. It feels really nice to hold. Like I love the texture of it. I'm really nervous about this chipping every time that I pick it up and set it down. But look at that! Wow. This right here. Honestly, I wouldn't even think that I would be drawn to something like this, but this was called calcite. I don't know, but it's really pretty too. It's like a milky orange color. Oops, a milky orange color. It reminds me of like honeycombs. It's probably why it's called honey calcite. And then this dude's gorgeous. This is a, I think it's a rainbow aura amethyst. It's like a geode. I don't know, I love those colors, those pinks and purples and blues. It's almost like an oil slick. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like anything that has like this aura name attached to it, that basically means that it's been like heat treated by man. Like it's not, like not made in the earth naturally, but I don't know. I don't really care. I think that's gorgeous. It's probably like an actual amethyst that's been heat treated, which I don't know. That's fine with me. I don't care. But yeah, I would love to go back to that store and like buy more of their actual, whoops, I'm like going crazy, like buy their actual taxidermy pieces, but I just did not have the couple $100s to drop right then and there. And then obviously right here, like the big guy, is just this little jade plant. Me and my friend, we also went to like a couple chain stores that are along like it's basically like a Route 66 strip in the city that I live in. And I wasn't expecting to buy anything in that store at all. It's like a Buck Adams store, if anybody knows what Buck Adams is. But yeah, she was selling just these cute like little pre-potted jade plants. I think they're like $5 or $10, and she put these little disco balls in them. And I don't know, like I wasn't even gonna buy anything, but then I saw him and I was like, oh, he's so cute, I have to have him. Next is, you guessed it, another clown friend. This clown friend is very dirty. We forgot to clean him before we like put him up to be displayed. But it's like a Perro, I think that's how you pronounce it, Perro style clown, which is one of my favorites. He has like a little tear. I got this at the community thrift, like chain thrift store. I find like several clown stuff when I go there, and I love it. I love the silver black costuming. I have like another clown that has like similar costuming. And I don't know, its face is so beautiful. It reminds me of like ball jointed dolls. And yeah, he just sits by this salt lamp in our living room. All right, and then the last item that's like in our house is this little big eye girl, like 1960s big eye type art. It's not like an actual painting, it's just like a print that's on like a wood slice. That's another thing that I look for that's another thing that I look for when I go antiquing thrifting, is any like big eye style art from like the 60s and 70s. I just love it. I actually have like a little clown boy in that corner, and then another painting on our fireside. I don't know, she's super cute. I love the outfit that she's wearing. Like that's some shit that I would wear. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just a sucker for big eye stuff, and it's one of those things where like I almost have to have self-control whenever I go into places, but I end up buying them anyway. It's the same thing with like clowns. I don't know. But she's so cute, and she just sits on this wall with some other artwork. I'll go ahead and just show my other big eye painting too. Now this is an actual painting, and I think like my aunt and uncle had it originally, and they got spooked out by it and they had to stick it in a closet. And so my parents took it because they like, I guess they felt bad, and they actually liked it. And whenever I moved out of my parents' house, I was like, can I please take that painting? And they let me, and now it just hangs out above our fake fireplace. Okay, so the very last things that I'm going to show you guys is really exciting because we have like a screened-in porch. And we haven't even lived in this house for like a year yet, so we haven't like really utilized that space. And the past couple of weekends, Avery was able to pick up some really cool like porch furniture. Yeah, Avery had a day off from work, and it was during the week, so he went by himself to just go antiquing. And while he was there, he found a bunch of items, and he thought that they would look great on our porch, and they do, and I love it. And yeah, I'm just gonna go out there and show you guys. I feel like I'm gonna end up like mumbling the whole time that I'm out there, because there's a studio apartment above us, and I'm like paranoid that they're gonna be on their porch and I'm like talking to myself. But yeah, I'm gonna go out there and show you guys. Okay, so here is our porch. Look how cute this corner is. I mean, here's like the full porch, but over here's the star of the show. But yeah, so basically all of the wooden and wicker furniture and the plant stands and knickknacks Avery was able to get when he went antiquing by himself. First thing is this chair, and this is kind of like my chair. Like I'm the one that normally sits in this chair now. We got that when we went together at that vintage clothing / antique store.
It's actually really comfortable. Yeah, I don't know. It's really cute. It kind of swivels and rotates. Next is this like mid-century modern coffee table. Yeah, I don't know. I really like our furniture because it is like mixed matched styles and eras and whatnot. He also picked up this like wicker coaster set. That was Avery's before. That was like his antique rocking chair. Next, he picked up this gorgeous wicker shelf. Right now, I just have like plant pots on the inside, and then up here has a couple knickknacks. We owned this one before. Avery actually picked up this cow for me because I actually broke my other one that I was using for a plant and I dropped it and it broke. But so he picked that out for me. It was so cute. He also picked out these like glass decorations. I don't know, I think they're really cute. This is like a pepper. And then there's another one over here, which he also got this little chair. Yeah, it's just meant to be like a decoration. He also picked up this like glass mannequin head. The reason why he got it, that one, and then another piece I'm about to show you, is that we're actually going to redo our flower beds. And so he wanted to like pick stuff up to put inside the flower bed. But since it's too early to plant right now, he's just putting them on the porch. That's why there's like random ass potting soil in here. But yeah, so these will probably be moved around later. And then the last thing is just this like plant stand, pot, and this cool hand. I think the hand was from that vintage clothing antique store, and I want to say the plant stand and the rest of the furniture was too. But yeah, the plant stand's cute because it has little hearts, and then the ceramic hand's really cool. It has like black fingernails. Look how huge that is, by the way. But yeah, this is gonna go in the actual garden bed later, but for now we're just sticking it right here. But yeah, that's just our cute little porch setup. Whenever Avery comes home from work, like I always have to wait probably like an hour before he gets home. I will sit out here and drink my tea, and when he gets home, we'll sit together before I cook dinner, and I don't know, it's really, really nice. All right, so that's it, guys. I mean, yeah, it's probably a short video, right? Um, I guess we didn't really get a ton of things, but to me, it feels like a ton of things. And it's things that we've accumulated over the past like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Our entire house is basically just like it looks just like an antique store. I don't know. That's the shit that me and Avery are into. We love it. But yeah, in the future, I'm excited to share more things with you. We tried, like before the pandemic, we tried not to go antiquing and thrifting very often, anyways, just because it's like, it's a money trap. That's where all our money will end up going. Also, just to be like more sustainable, you know, like that's kind of the point of shopping secondhand is that you're making an effort to be like more sustainable. But if you're just bringing in more stuff and then you're donating them again, I guess that's not great. I don't know. Anyway, sustainability is like a whole other heckin' topic, and I'm not a expert on it by no means. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.